have to forgive wobble cam because I've already set off driving. It seems there's been a new stone circle found by Matlock. Forestry have done some clearing up there, and a couple of people noticed this arrangement of stones that looks like a stone circle. There are 4 circles that are known to have been lost in that area around Matlock. This one doesn't correspond with the location of any of those that I know of, but we're going to go and have a look anyway and check it out and see what's there. Do a bit of measuring, a bit of photography. I'm meeting up with a friend so we can accurately measure it all out and whatnot. Well, you'll see what I end up doing anyway, because I'm going to make a little video about it, as I do, especially with it being a possible new site as well, so just keep on watching and you'll see what happened. In front of us there we've got Farley Moor with its huge modern cairn and old stone circle. Gotta love a driving peaks, haven't you? And what a landscape this is. To my right we've got Big Moor with the Barbrook circles. On my left we've got, is it Ramsley Moor? I can never remember its name. That's got Barbrook 4 on there, a big ring cairn, quite well preserved as well. This whole area is just absolutely stuffed with stuff. Love driving through here. And it's been a while since I've been out, to be honest, as well, so I'm really looking forward to this. And out in front here we've got Gordon's Edge with standing stone, rock art. Some lovely roundhouses on there as well. We'll have to excuse wobbly cam. I'm just going to keep camera rolling for a minute for these views. I love this area. We're just heading down towards Bamford. Down into Baslow. We've got Robin Hood off to the left up there. Not the person, the area. But stuff prehistoric stuff. Not Bolster Stone, what's it called? The rock art up there. Farley Moor side. With a lovely cup mark boulder with dozens of cup marks on it. Excuse me, before I said heading down into Bamford. It's actually Baslow. Sunday morning, my brain's not functioning too well. Got to start at a Chatsworth estate off to the left. And into Baslow. Taking an alternative route because I don't want to go through Chatsworth. The traffic will be horrendous on a Sunday morning. And we're just coming up to 13 Bends. Yep, that's the actual name of this stretch of road. I bet you can't guess why. Cam in full flow, unfortunately. I don't have a solid mount for my phone. I would have put new barriers up. That's probably to save boy racers ending up in the woodland. People do like to test the cars out on these bends. Oh, we've got barriers up here as well. Enough of that. And we're just coming down into Bakewell. I know I get viewers from all over the country as well as from other countries. and some people never get to visit Bakewell. It's a bit of a love-hate thing with me with Bakewell. It's a beautiful little village, whatever you want to call it, but really, really touristy, and the traffic can be really bad. So I don't know what we're going to get into here, but it's definitely preferable to going through Chatsworth on a Sunday. So I'm going to leave camera rolling so you can get a view as I go through Bakewell. If it's not your thing, you can just forward it if you haven't already switched off. I promise we will get to this circle. And there's also a standing stone up there as well, which will be the let me think. I think it's the third tallest standing stone in Derbyshire. I know the Old Woman's Stone on Bamford Moor would have been bigger, but that's toppled now. I believe that was toppled during World War II, so invading Germans couldn't use it as a guidepost, guide stoop, whatever you want to call it, across the moors, because they are pretty barren moors up there. I think one at 9 stones close, one of the stones in the circle there would be the tallest, or maybe it's the one on Gordham's Edge. Not quite sure, to be honest. But if my first day, I've never visited that standing stone where we're going, so I would really like to visit that. But my first priority, or should I say my priority, is this new circle. And we're just going over the river in Bakewell. Nice Lamborghini. Just going through Bakewell now. Take it slow. Lots of people about. Not too bad actually. And then we're going to get onto the A6 down towards Matlock. If you take that road straight in front, you're up there, we'll bring you out by or below. Apologies if you can hear me vaping. Bakewell Market off to his left. And we're just coming out the other side of Bakewell onto the A6. Don't think this person knows where they're going. And off in the distance there in front of us, we've got Stanton Moor with the 9 ladies. And the other 3 circles that are up on there, the Coke Stone. I know we don't have the tallest monuments in the world, like they do down in Wiltshire, but there's just stuff everywhere. This drive from Sheffield through to Matlock, you're just looking at landscapes, ancient landscapes that are covered in prehistory. Whether that be circles, any kind of monuments or old settlements. Right, I'm going to get back to you when we're in Matlock, because these roads can be a bit dodgy and I need to concentrate. Well, I am now on Farley Lane, where the plantation, well the feld plantation is, but I have no idea where I'm parking. And I'm supposed to be meeting a friend up here as well. I was going to have a look around the circle with me. I've no idea where I should be parking. I've no idea how long this lane is. again, sorry for wobbly cam. There's not really much I can do about it. Ah, we've got a parking area here. Whether it's the correct one, I have no idea. I will have to do a where am I thing on Google Maps. I think that's the one. Right, just got to wait for my friend now. Just for reference, this is the area where I'm parked up and the entrance into the plantation that we're going to use. And I believe it's a couple of 100 metres through that gateway, and then you have to bear off to the left into a area that's been felled. So we just walked up through that gate from the parking area, about not even 100 metres I would say. And there's a path that goes off to the left there as the main path bends to the right. So we're going to walk in there now and have a look. Well, we've just had a look at what could have been a possible circle, but to be honest, at the moment I'm not seeing anything that looks like a stone circle. The whole place is littered with stone. But I haven't covered the whole area yet, but we're well off from where the grid ref placed it, which is over there. But we shall keep on looking and get back to you if I find anything. Still nothing, but as you can see, it's really rutted where the machinery's been through. Most of the stones have been displaced, smashed up. It's proper been grubbed up. As you can see, it's to be honest, I don't know if any of the stones that we're seeing, any of them are still in situ from where they were before the felling. There's some nice looking stones, certainly enough nice stones to make a nice stone circle, but I'm really struggling here to see anything other than a random mass of stone. To quote Barnett, was it? A fortunate arrangement of stones. That's a nice one. You'd have that in your garden, wouldn't you? And that's been bashed as well. That's about 4 foot tall. Obviously there's nothing in shot for reference, but there's nothing I'm seeing whatsoever to convince me there's any kind of circle on here. Nothing. I'll get back to you if we find something. Right, so we've checked this whole area and we're seeing absolutely nothing that looks even vaguely circular. You can pick out the odd arc of stones here and there, but none of them are in situ. They've all got damage. There's no earth-fast stones whatsoever that suggest any kind of circle. Everything's been tumbled and ploughed and moved around. The best looking arrangement of stones is that in front of me, but all those stones have been grubbed up and moved around. We're seeing absolutely nothing that suggests any kind of circle or anything, to be honest. There's just nothing. I can't get a signal to get the original pictures back up to reference them at all, which I'd have liked to have done, but there's just nothing. I mean, I've visited God knows how many circles, even ones that have been messed about with, and such as Brown Edge, and I'm just seeing absolutely nothing. So from that, because it's an hour's drive back, I'm going to call it a day. But yeah, feel free to come up and have a look yourself, obviously, but from what we can see up here, and there's two of us who searched the whole area, there's absolutely nothing.